Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome from Reynolds Field, the site on campus of Salve Regina University. The Seahawks playing their 9th game in 8 days and their 4th straight here at Reynolds Field. Sal Gualtieri bringing you the call here on Sunday, April 7th, a beautiful sunny day in Newport, Rhode Island. I'd like to welcome into the broadcast booth my good friend Sarah DeWolf. And Sarah, how are we doing this afternoon?
Doing well, Sal. Beautiful day for some baseball, especially the 8th game in 9 days. But this is a sight I'll never get sick of.
It's a beautiful day. Seahawks splitting yesterday against conference foe Western New England, a 10-9 victory. And most of us who are in this booth right now were a part of it. And it was a special game. A Seahawk lead after 8 innings. They led 8-0 and then led up 9 runs, 4 in the 8th, 5 in the 9th. And then Zach Smith's 3rd home run of the afternoon tied the game, and then the Seahawks would later win it in the 9th, and the Seahawks fell in Game 2 yesterday because a lack of strikes being thrown, 12 walks, and the second game eclipsed close to 4 hours, and Michael Viveros will look to keep the Pilgrims off of the base paths. Starting lineups for both clubs: Michael Viveros on the hill for the Seahawks. And he'll be facing the Pilgrims, who come in 15-8, 5-2 in the New England Collegiate Conference. And Christian Ibar will step in to lead things off from Reynolds Field. And the first pitch by Viveros is smacked into left field for a base hit. So one pitch and a hit. And Ibar is aboard, and let's meet the Pilgrims. We just met Christian Ibar, Luis Atiles. He's playing shortstop. Connor Morin playing left field. Evan Delaney playing right field. Xavier Nunez playing third base. Jim Castillo slotted at first base for the Pilgrims. Anderson Jimenez at second. Jamison Carey will be doing the designated hitting. As Altis hits one out to center, DeFusco makes the play, and there's one away. And Joe Maystu rounding out the starting 9. So now there's one away for Connor Morin. And Viveros will check on the runner one more time. And the pitch from Viveros is high. Ball 1. This is Viveros' 5th appearance of the season, 4th as a starter. He's at 3.52 ERA and 1 win and no losses. And the 1-0 pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. Viveros doing the pitching. Dylan Ketch is the other half of the battery. Sean O'Malley at first, Anthony Ciesco at second as that ball is grounded into the Pilgrim dugout. Madam Ward at short, Jack Betts at third, Colton Remian getting the start in left field this afternoon, Michael DeFusco at center, and the red-hot Zach Smith getting the start in his usual spot in right field. 1-2 the count, 1 on, 1 out. That ball is foul. Here's the 1-2. And that ball is fouled again. 3 straight fouls from Morin. And this is a New England College team who's 6-4 on the road. Played their first home games yesterday for the season. They split against Leslie University as that ball is grounded to second. Ciesco has it to short for 1. On the first, a double play, a 4-6-3 double play, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and none left. We played half of one here at Reynolds Field. No score. We'll be right back. And welcome back here from Reynolds Field. Sal Gualteri, Sarah DeWolf bringing you the call. And Madam Ward stepped to dig in. And the first pitch from Dylan Champagne is a ball. Champagne on the mound. Mace 2 behind the plate. Castillo and Jimenez on the right side of the infield. Castillo at first. Nunez and Attiles on the left side. Attiles at short. Nunez at third. Morin, Ibar, and Delaney left, center, right in the outfield for the Pilgrims. Champagne is a freshman from Meriden, Connecticut. And that pitch is a strike. And it'll be 1-2 now to Madam Ward. Here's the 1-2. And it's outside, ball 2. Two and 2 the count. Here's a pitch from Champagne. Lifted foul towards the New England College dugout. Salve has been dominant in their series against New England College. They've played 44 games. Salve has won 40 of them. As that ball is grounded fair down the third base line. And Ward thinking about 2, and he will be in there standing up. Leadoff double for Madam Ward, and the Seahawks are in business here in the first. This is Dylan Champagne's first career start. And all of his appearances is his 6th appearance, all out of the bullpen. He's 2-0 with an ERA of 1.93 and a whip of 1 even. As the first pitch to Dylan catches the outside corner for a strike. On the count to Dylan. And Madam Ward takes off. Here's a throw down the third. Safe is Madam Ward. And the Seahawks have an early runner at third base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Dylan catches second in the conference and hits with 34. And we'd love to get number 35 here to give the Seahawks an early 1-0 lead. And that one is popped up. They'll stay on the infield. And Castillo calls off the pitcher Champagne for the out. So 1 away here in the bottom of the first. And here's Zach Smith. Smith, of course, with the heroics yesterday. 4 home runs in 2 games. And over the past 7 days, which has eclipsed 6 games, Smith is 17 for 26 with 7 home runs, 15 runs, and 11 RBI. He is first in 6 categories, including hits, home runs, stolen bases, doubles, triples, and slash line of 489, 543, and 880 as that ball goes behind Smith for a ball, 1-0. And the batting order for the Seahawks a little different from yesterday. Madam Ward, shortstop in his usual spot. Dylan Ketch will be doing the catching, and he is second. Zach Smith, who we're watching right now, batting third. Jack Betts behind him playing third base. Tristan Dacey, the designated hitter. Michael DeFusco. And Smith smacks one into left field. It's back, and it is caught! A great catch by Ibar. And there's one away, and Smith can't believe it. A great catch there by Ibar. And there's 2 away. but the run scores. So sacrifice fly from Smith, but that seems to be hidden. And the umpires will discuss, but from our angle,
He just robbed him.
looked like it wouldn't have been a home run anyway, but it was a great catch. Ivar falling behind the fence right in front of his bullpen. And the fence is indeed dented in left center. So there's two-way now, 1-0 Seahawks. And Jack Betts, who was robbed last night with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. The bases were loaded, and the Seahawks trailing 8-5. And had a great chance at a bloop into center field, and Eric LeCaire made a great diving stop to prevent any damage in that inning. As Betts' first pitch swinging lifts it in the right field. Delaney is there, and that will retire the side, but not before the Seahawks get one on a sacrifice fly from Zach Smith, and they lead 1-0, and we'll be right back.
And we're back in action at the top of the second here with Pilgrims up to bat. With number 20, Delaney. Sending it past the shortstop, deep in the gap. Picked up by DeFusco, who throws to second. Delaney will slide in safe for a double to start the second inning. Xavier Nunez up to bat. And the pitch is in for ball one. And he'll foul that one off.
Wind starting to pick up here at Reynolds Field right behind us as we are in dead center.
And the 1-1 pitch will get sent to first base for the out. Delaney will advance to third in scoring position for the Pilgrims. Veros will send that in for strike one against Castillo, who fires it right back at him to get Delaney out at home plate. And that makes 2 outs as Castillo is safe at first. They do lose that potentially tying run at third base.
A 1-2 fielder's choice in your scorebooks. Statistician Tyler Benjamin, a senior, and our production crew Logan Marsh on the camera, and Catherine Murphy producing. Sal Gualteri alongside Sarah DeWolf.
Freshman Anderson Jimenez up to bat, a freshman from Lowell, Mass, with the 2-0 count. And that is high. 3-0, most likely get a strike in here next. But we do not, and he is walked for ball 4. Runners on first and second as Jamison Carey comes up to bat, the designated hitter for the Pilgrims. He sends that high to second base. And the grab is made for 3 outs to end the inning. And we'll be right back. We are back at the top of the third inning with the Seahawks up to bat, starting with Tristan Dacey, the DH for the team. Correction, sorry about that, bottom of the second. And he pops it up just behind third base, where the shortstop, Attilas, will make the catch. And that will bring up center fielder Michael DeFusco up to bat. And he will take strike one. There's the 1-1 pitch.
I'm trying.
And he will send that right into the gap.
Nice grab.
Where Delaney makes the grab. A diving catch for Delaney for the second out of the inning.
They're making these crazy catches all over the place.
The outfield certainly proving themselves with these very clutch grabs today.
And you said it, Sarah. Ibar and Delaney with two great stops. Then now there's two-way for O'Malley.
It'll be a 1-1 count for Sorry. It'll be a 1-1 count for O'Malley, the first baseman for the Seahawks. And he will strike out looking for the 1-2-3 inning. Seahawks still up 1 going into the top of the third. We'll be right back.
And welcome back here from Reynolds Field. Seahawks leading this one 1-0 In the top of the third, Joe Maistu, Christian Ibar, and Luis Atilis will get it started. As Viveros' first pitch of the inning is a strike. Oh, 0-1 the count. That ball is lifted foul onto Shepherd Avenue, and Maistu is quickly behind 0-2. Oh, into the counters, pitch from Viveros. It's upstairs, 1-2. Wind starting to pick up here at Reynolds Field. Just about 50 degrees. And that ball is caught by Smith. And there's one away. Here in the top of the third, and Christian Ibar, who started this game with a single, will come up with one out. Here's the sophomore left-hander Viveros. He deals. And it's grounded to third. Betts charges. He has it. And flings it over to first to O'Malley for the out. And now there's two away. And Luis Atilis will come to the plate. The last time he was up, he flew out to DeFusco in center. Two quick outs for DeFusco, for Viveros, in this one. Seahawks leading 1-0 on the sac fly by Zach Smith. And here's the first pitch. And it catches the inside corner for a strike. And that ball is weakly grounded, but it will scoot foul. And now Viveros is ahead on Atilis, 0-2. Seahawks in their alternate blues. They wore their home whites in both games yesterday, a split against Western New England. So 0-2 the count. Nobody on, two out here in the top of the third. Here is the 0-2 from Viveros. And it's grounded towards the Seahawk dugout, foul. 8th game in 9 days for Salve. 4th day in a row. They're here at Reynolds. It's been nice. They haven't had to travel much. And the 0-2 is fouled back towards his own dugout this time. And we'll do it again, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Viveros. It's upstairs, and it's 1-2. And that ball is lifted, foul, and we'll do it one more time. And that ball is outside, 2-2. The Pilgrims are 6-4 on the road, traveling from Henniker, New Hampshire. They took two small shuttles that are parked in the Antone lot, located right behind us. Here's the 2-2, and that ball is lifted foul onto Shepherd Avenue, and we'll do it one more time. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. This will be the 10th pitch. Here's the 2-2 from Viveros. And it's grounded to short. Madden Ward has it. A tough hop. He gets it and makes a great spinning play to get the out and retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning, top of the third for Michael Viveros. We head to the bottom of the third. Seahawks are on top, 1-0. And welcome back from Reynolds Field. Anthony Ciesco will get us started here in the bottom of the third. Ciesco's first at-bat of the afternoon. Of course, had the game-winning base hit in Game 1 of our doubleheader yesterday. And the first pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. In the first game yesterday, Ciesco went 2 for 5 with that winning RBI. He had 2 RBI and he scored a run. And the count is 1-1 to the sophomore second baseman. And Ciesco grounds one to short. Achilles is there. And they got him. 1 away. So now here is Colton Aremian. Aremian getting the start in left field today. Aremian primarily a third baseman for the Seahawk club. But getting the start in left field today. Had a pinch hit yesterday and flew out to center field. And first pitch swinging, he fouls one back. Colton, the senior from Boca Raton, Florida. And Colton drives one to the right center field. And it will be run down and caught by Delaney. For the out, and there's 2 away. And now here's Matamord, who doubled, stole a base, and scored back in the first. The only run of this game. So 2 out, nobody on. Matamord due up for Salve, the only hit. And the first pitch is a strike. Champagne has retired 8 straight Seahawks. The only base runner he's allowed was Matamord. And the 0-1 is in the dirt, ball 1. 1-1, excuse me. Here's the 1-1. It's downstairs, ball 2. New England College will have 3, 4, 5 due up in the top half of the fourth. But right now, there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Here's the 2-1. It's downstairs, 3-1. Ward looking to get on for the second time in this one. Lone Seahawk to reach base. Here's a 3-1. Ward grounds one to short. Achilles is there. He bobbles it, picks it up, and throws it in time to retire the side. 9 straight retired by Dylan Champagne. We head to the top of the fourth. Seahawks on top. 1-0. And welcome back here for the top of the fourth from Reynolds Field. Connor Morin will get things started as he takes a first pitch ball. And that ball is lifted to right center field. DeFusco tracking. And he makes the play to two. And now there's one away. And here's Evan Delaney. Delaney doubled to begin the second, but then was thrown out on a ground ball that went right back to Viveros, and he came home with it. Here's the first pitch to Delaney. And Delaney lifts one. Shaded towards foul ground. O'Malley makes the play. 3 pitches and 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. So now here is Xavier Nunez. Nunez grounded out to O'Malley his first time. Viveros trying to get through 4 scoreless here from Reynolds Field. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. And it's 0-1 to Nunez. Nunez playing third base for the Pilgrims in this one. And that ball is grounded to second. Ciesco gobbles it up and flings it on to O'Malley to retire the side. A very quick inning. 5 pitches for Viveros. We head to the bottom of the fourth. And the Seahawks are still in the lead. They lead 1-0. And welcome back here from Reynolds Field. Bottom of the fourth inning. Dylan Ketch takes the first pitch ball. And Ketch smacks one into right field. Delaney taking chase and makes the play. And there's one out. And here comes Zach Smith, who was robbed of a home run his first time up, but got an RBI. Smith with 4 home runs yesterday, 7 home runs on the week. And Smith, first pitch swinging out to center field. Ibar will have room and makes the play. 2 outs. 2 pitches and 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. So here's Betts. Betts flew out to right field his first time up. 11 straight Seahawks retired, dating back to Madden Ward's leadoff double. And here's first pitch to Betts. And it's inside, ball 1. Champagne making his first career start. And he's done well so far, allowing just 1 base runner as the count is 2-0. But that 1 base runner came around to score. Here's the 2-0. Downstairs, ball 3. Three 0 the count. Here's the pitch to Madden Ward downstairs. Whereas Jack Betts, ball 4. So Betts is aboard, second base runner of the afternoon for Salve. That's absent 11 straight retired. So here is Dacey. He popped out the short to begin the bottom of the 2nd, his last time up, getting his second at-bat of the afternoon. And Dacey slugs one foul. And the count is 0-1. Bottom of the 4th inning here from Reynolds Field. 1:45 p.m. As that breaking ball is right over for a strike. Seahawks playing 2 long games yesterday. And back here for a rescheduled game. These teams were supposed to have a doubleheader on March 24th here at Reynolds Field. And they decided to just have one on a day where both teams would be able to make the trip. And today's that day, as New England College hosted a doubleheader yesterday and then got on the bus and came here to beautiful and historic Newport, Rhode Island. But the count is 0-2 to Dacey. Here's the pitch. And Dacey lifts one over his dugout and foul. So the count remains 0-2. The last day of Division III week. And Salve played almost every day this week. Here's the 0-2. And it's upstairs, ball 1. Here's the 1-2. It is high. So the count moves to 2-2. Champagne trying to wiggle out of some trouble here. 1 on, 2 out. Betts with a decent lead. And Dacey lifts one foul. And we'll do it one more time. Very windy day here in Newport, Rhode Island, but a beautiful one. Only a few clouds in the sky. 54 degrees. As that ball gets away from Mestu. So Betts will advance to second on the pass ball. So scoring correction there. We will give Jack Betts a stolen base. Second stolen base of the game for Salve. Both base runners who have gotten on have stolen bases. Here's the 2-2. Or 3-2, I should say. It's upstairs. So Daisy walks, second straight walk of the inning. Both with 2 outs. Now here is DeFusco. He flew out to right field his first time up. So first and second, 2 out for the Seahawks. First 3 innings of this contest flew by, or 3.5, I should say. As Champagne checks on Jack Betts. But this is a baseball game, and there will be stoppages and things of that nature. They've played 3.5 innings. With 2 out, here's the pitch. And it's upstairs. Ball 1. And that pitch is inside. Ball 2. And Champagne, who walked 2 straight batters, now behind in the count, 2-0. And DeFusco with a prime hitter's count and getting a chance maybe to drive one here, drive in a run. Here's 2-0. And it's inside. Ball 3. Both bullpens are quiet. Interesting to see what arms are available for Salve in this one. I know Brett Wilkes is unavailable. I was talking to him before the game wearing street clothes. Here's the 3-0. And it catches the inside corner for a strike. Three and 1 the count. 2 men on. Jack Betts at second and Tristan Dacey at first. Both men walked with 2 out. Here is the 3-1. And DeFusco lifts one foul onto Shepherd Avenue behind the first base dugout, the visitors' dugout. And on the top, Salve has a plaque with their 4 Commonwealth Coast Conference Tournament championships. And on their home dugout, they have a plaque with their regular season championships as DeFusco drives one out to left center field, and it will get past the glove of Morin. And 1 run will score. Dacey rounding third. Here's the throw home. And Dacey is safe, and now they have DeFusco. But DeFusco will stand at second with a 2-run double. And Salve now has a 3-0 lead. A big 2-run double for DeFusco. And that gives Vivero some work. And DeFusco will be on second now. And now there will be a conference on the mound. But no action in the bullpen yet. The 3 best friends that anybody can have as the music operators, football players here at Salve Regina in control of the music, giving us some serenading from The Hangover, the original. And now that the meeting is over, we're back. 2 out, 1 on, 3-0 Salve here in the bottom of the 4th. So now here is Sean O'Malley. He struck out looking to end the bottom of the 2nd. And here's the first pitch to the freshman, first baseman. Freshman against freshman. As that pitch is outside, ball one. So 1-0 the count. And there is some action in the Pilgrim bullpen. Sela Dalamba, he's a junior from Amherst, Massachusetts. So the count is 1-1 to O'Malley. Today's non-league game is the 45th meeting between New England College and Salve Regina in baseball. These two teams split a pair of games in Henniker Field for the Pilgrims exited the Commonwealth Coast Conference in 2011. The Seahawks own a 40-4 mark in the all-time series. As that pitch is low to O'Malley, and now the count is 3-1. Fusco on second, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's the 3-1. Downstairs, ball 4. So now there's 2 men on. Third walk of the inning. So now here is Ciesco. He's 0 for 1. And that pitch catches the corner for a strike. Ciesco, the 7th batter to reach the plate in this inning. The first 2 men were retired. And then 3 walks and a double resulted in 2 runs. As that ball is grounded to third. Nunez loses the handle. And everybody will be safe. It'll be an E5. So DeFusco will go to third on the error. O'Malley will go to second. And Ciesco's on at first. So now here is Colton Aremian. His second at-bat of the afternoon flew out. In the bottom of the third, and now up with a big chance here with the bases loaded. And Aremian fouls one back, 0-1. This will be Champagne's 60th pitch of the afternoon. And here's the pitch. Downstairs, ball 1. As that one was a strike, excuse me. And the count is 0-2 to Colton. Here's the 0-2. Outside, ball 1. So DeFusco at third. He drove in 2 runs with a double. O'Malley walked, and Ciesco reached on the error. There's been just 1 hit in the inning. And that pitch is grounded to second. Jimenez has it, bobbles it, and gets the play to retire the side, but not before. The Seahawks score 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and ran 3. We've played 4 here at Reynolds Field. Seahawks lead this one 3-0. And after some technical difficulties, we're back here from Reynolds Field. 2-2 the count to Jim Castillo. He's 0 for 1, as that one is in the dirt. 3-2. 7 straight retired by Viveros. And the Seahawk bullpen is quiet and empty. Not a soul. As that ball is driven to right center field, and it goes in between DeFusco and Smith. DeFusco cuts it off and gets it into Madam Ward. And a leadoff double for Jim Castillo here to begin the 5th. Second double allowed by Viveros, 3rd hit. So 1 on, nobody out. As that one is squibbed back to Viveros. And now there's 1 away. So Castillo will stay at second. Jimenez was just retired on the first pitch. And now here is Jamison Carey. He is the designated hitter. He popped out to Anthony Ciesco at second to end the top of the second. Almost halfway through this one here at Reynolds Field. Seahawks leading the Pilgrims 3-0. As that pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. And that ball is popped up right to Ciesco. And he makes the play, and now there's 2 away. Second pop out to Ciesco for Carey. And that will bring up Joe Maystu. Maystu flew out to Zach Smith to begin the top of the third. Viveros trying to get through 5 scoreless here at Reynolds. Here's the first pitch from Viveros to Maystu, and it's upstairs, ball 1. And the 1-0 from Viveros is in the dirt, and it's 2-0. The count, 1 on, 2 out. Here is the pitch. And it's upstairs, 3-0. Viveros has 1 walk, no strikeouts. Through 4 2/3. As that pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. If Maystu can keep the inning going, Christian Ibar, the leadoff hitter, will get his 3rd at-bat of the afternoon. Salve has owned New England College 40-4. As that was ball 4. First walk of the inning by Viveros. So now here is Christian Ibar. Ibar 1 for 2, began this game with a single. And then was eliminated on a double play. And grounded out to third base. Getting his 3rd at-bat here with a chance to get the Pilgrims on the board. And that first pitch is inside, ball 1. And that pitch is squibbed toward the visitors' dugout, and it's 1-1. Salve will have the top of the order due up. As the wind starts to pick up here from Reynolds Field, as that ball is popped up. And catch will make the play. A great catch by Dylan Ketch. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. We're halfway through this one here at Reynolds Field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Adam Ward 1 for 2 in this one as we begin the bottom half of the fifth. Seahawks lead the Pilgrims. Can't seem to locate my pen. I'd like to thank Catherine Murphy for helping me locate that pen. Two and 0 count now to Matamore. It'll be Ward, Ketch, and Smith due up. Smith currently riding a 20-game hit streak. As that pitch is in there for a strike. Or a 21-game hit streak, I should say. So 2-1 the count. And that one is inside, ball 3. And that pitch is low, ball 4. So leadoff walk. So now here is Dylan Ketch. Ketch 0 for 2. And Ketch showing bunt. And Champagne checks on Ward at first. Dylan showing bunt one more time, and Champagne will check on the runner again. And the first pitch to Dylan is upstairs, ball 1. Want to know the count. Ketch showing bunt one more time. Nunez in on the grass. And they almost got Ward that time, but he's safe at first, and he will remain there. Dylan trying to get him over any way possible. And Ketch smacks one into right center field. In between Ibar and Delaney, and it will fall. And Ketch will cruise into second with a double. So that's Dylan's 10th double of the season. And that's second in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. And who leads the conference in doubles? Zach Smith. He's coming to the plate. And it looks like the entire infield will get together. And it looks like that will be all for Dylan Champagne. And we will step aside, and we'll be right back. That was amazing. You just see him jump over the fence. That was awesome. He fell. And welcome back from Reynolds Field, Bobby Fulkerson will come in. This is Fulkerson's 4th appearance of the season, all out of the bullpen. His ERA is 3.60. He's 3-0. Batting average against 176. And he's in here with a big spot, trying to get the red-hot Zach Smith. And the first pitch to Smith is a strike. Smith leads the conference in hits, doubles, triples, home runs, stolen bases, and on-base percentage, slugging percentage, and batting average. As that ball is in the dirt, but it doesn't go anywhere, and the count is 1-1. Very windy day here on the campus of Salve Regina University. Sunday, April 7th. Yesterday was Connections Day. Today is a lot quieter on the campus. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's in the dirt. It's 2-1. And that pitch is in the dirt. Now it's a little bit low, but it's a strike. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's inside, ball 3. Madden Ward at second. He began this inning with a walk. Dylan Ketch doubled. Second and third, nobody out. Zach Smith looking to give the Seahawks an even bigger lead. They lead 3-0. Here in the bottom of the 5th with nobody out. Smith lifts on the center field. Ibar is there. One away. Both runners tag. Ward will score and Ketch will move up to third. So Smith does the job. Second RBI for Smith. So now there's one out and one on. Jack Betts. And Dylan Ketch is at third base. Here's the first pitch. It's a line drive base hit in the right center field. So Ketch scores. And Betts is on first with a hit. And it's now 5-0. Salve here in the bottom of the 5th. And Dacey takes a first pitch swing and miss. And strike one. As Dacey takes a ball. The final line on Dylan Champagne. The door is closed on him. 4 innings, 3 hits, 5 runs, all of which were earned. 4 walks and a strikeout. He's on the hook right now for the loss. As that ball is in the dirt to Dacey. The throw down to first. Safe at first. 5-0 Seahawks here in the bottom of the fifth. 1 out, 1 on. Fulkerson from the belt. Here's the pitch. And it's high. Ball 3. Michael DeFusco will be on deck. Sean O'Malley behind him as Fulkerson checks on the runner one more time. Here's the pitch as the runner takes off and Dacey fouls it back. And the count is now 3-2. Three and two the count, 1 on, 1 out. Jack Betts is at first. Tristan Dacey at the plate. Betts takes off and Dacey bloops one and is caught by the second baseman, Jimenez, and flips it on the first for the double play. So a 4-3 double play. But not before. 2 runs. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move to the top of the 6th inning here from Reynolds Field. Seahawks lead this one 5-0. Luis Attiles got us started here in the top of the 6th, and he takes a first pitch ball from Michael Viveros. Attiles, Morin, and Delaney due up here in the top of the 6th as the count is now 1-1. Viveros with 5 scoreless innings so far. And the 1-1 pitch is the breaking ball right over for a strike, and it's 1-2. Viveros looking for his first strikeout of the afternoon. As he requests a new ball. And that pitch is upstairs, 2-2. Now some movement in the Salve bullpen, just some stretching and tossing. That pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. First strikeout of the afternoon for Viveros. And there's one away here in the top of the 6th. Connor Morin, he's 0 for 2. He grounded into a double play and flew out to Michael DeFusco. Morin batting from the left side of the play, lefty on lefty. Here's the first pitch, and that is foul back. Here's the 0-1 from the sophomore left-hander. And he deals a strike. 0-2 the count. Here is the pitch. And that one is grounded to first. O'Malley has it. He'll take it himself. And there's two-way here in the top of the 6th. So now here is Evan Delaney. He doubled in the second and popped out to Sean O'Malley at first. And the first pitch is cut on and missed by Delaney, strike one. Xavier Nunez on deck if the inning continues. And that one is fouled back by Delaney, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Viveros looking for his third 1-2-3 inning of the afternoon. Collected his first strikeout to begin this inning. And looking for number 2 right here as the count is 0-2. Here is the pitch. Breaking ball upstairs. 1-2. Seahawks will have 6, 7, 8 due up in the bottom of the 6th. As that pitch is upstairs to even the count at 2. And that ball is grounded up the middle. Ciesco backhands it, turns. And he will not make the play. So an infield hit for Delaney. His second hit of the afternoon. He's 2 for 3. So now here is Xavier Nunez. Nunez is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. New England College trailing this one 5-0. Zach Smith with 2 RBI. Here's first pitch to Nunez. It's upstairs, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch, a little lower, but it's a strike to even the count at 1 apiece. And that pitch is laced into right center field, a base hit. Delaney will go first to third, and with 2 outs, Nunez gives the Pilgrims runners at the corners. So now here is Jim Castillo. Castillo 1 for 2. He doubled last inning. So a big spot here for Castillo. Can get the Pilgrims on the board. Seahawks lead this one 5-0. So Castillo digging in. Viveros from the belt. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike. Anderson Jimenez will be on deck if the inning can continue. Here's the 0-1. It's low. And it's ball 1. Fusco shaded towards right center. Here's the 1-1. And it's grounded to second. Siesko has it and flips it to Ward for the out. And that will retire the side. No runs. 2 hits. No errors, and 2 left. We move to the bottom of the 6th here from Reynolds Field. Seahawks in control. They lead 5-0. And welcome back here from Reynolds Field. Seahawks in control. They lead 5-0 in the bottom of the 6th. DeFusco, O'Malley, and Siesko due up. DeFusco, 1 for 2 with a double. He has 2 RBI in this one. Here's the 1-1. And DeFusco laces one, and that's a base hit falling in right center field. Second hit of the day for DeFusco, and he's on to begin the bottom of the 6th against Bobby Fulkerson. So now here is O'Malley. And the first pitch to O'Malley is high. Ball 1. Then the 0-1 to O'Malley is upstairs. And now it's 2-0, excuse me. Two and 1 the count. Fusco led off the inning with a single. And that ball is grounded up the middle by O'Malley, a base hit. And Fusco thought about going first to third, but he will not. So DeFusco in at second, O'Malley at first. First two batters on here in the bottom of the sixth. And Anthony Siesko will step in. Siesko 0 for 1. He reached on an error. Colton Aremian behind him. First and second. One, nobody out. Seahawks looking for more damage. They lead this one 5-0. Here's the first pitch from Fulkerson. From the belt. In the dirt. Ball one. Siesko showed bunt originally, but then backed off. And the 1-0 is in the dirt, and now it's 2-0. New England College trailing 5-0. Salve on top of this one. They've led since the bottom of the first the whole way. Michael Viveros with 6 shutout innings so far. And the 2-0 is right over. First strike, 2-1. Two-one from Fulkerson. A big cut and a miss by Siesko, and that evens the count of 2. 2-2 the count. 2 men on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Fulkerson trying to keep the score right where it is. 5-0 Seahawks. Here's the 2-2, and Fulkerson steps off. Here's the 2-2 from the right-hander Fulkerson. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Big strikeout there for Fulkerson. 1 away. And here comes Colton Riemann. He's 0 for 2. He flew out to right and grounded out to second. And Fulkerson steps off. Here's first pitch to Colton. And it's in there for a strike. 0-1. No one won the count to the senior Colton Aremian. Fulkerson steps off. And there will be a conference. And the second pitch to Remian in the dirt. Tushka will go to third. but O'Malley is thrown out. So DeFusco will go to third. And now there's 2 outs. So now there's 2 outs, a runner on third. 1-1 the count to Colton Aremian. And that pitch is upstairs to Colton, 2-1. Salve losing their last contest to Western New England. They split yesterday in an exciting day of baseball here at Reynolds Field. Here's a 2-1. And Aremian fouls one back to even the count at 2. Bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, 1 on. 5-0 lead for Salve. Here's the 2-2 pitch in the dirt, ball 3. Adam Ward on deck if the inning were to stay alive. Here's the payoff pitch from Fulkerson. And Colton sends one up the middle. Achilles with a stop. He has it. And gets Colton for the out. So the Seahawks strand one. No runs on 2 hits. No errors. And they leave DeFusco at third. We've played 6 here from Reynolds Field. We head to the 7th. Seahawks on top. 5-0. Michael Viveros in for his 7th inning. And he'll have to deal with the 7-8-9 order. And the first pitch to Anderson Jimenez. He shows bunt. Bunts it down the third base line. And it will go foul. Jimenez 0 for 1. He walked back in the 2nd and grounded out to Viveros in the 5th. The Pilgrims have stranded 2 runners in the last 2 innings. As that pitch catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And it's lifted foul onto Shepherd Avenue. We'll do it one more time. Jimenez, Carey, and Macedo due up. Here's the 0-2. Grounded down to third. Betts has it. Throws it across the diamond. And he will be safe. So that'll be an infield hit. So now here is Jamison Carey. He popped out twice to Anthony Ciesco. He's 0 for 2. Then the first pitch to him is outside, ball 1. And that pitch is laced in the right center field. Smith is there and makes the play. So now there's one away here in the top of the 7th. And Mace Dew will step to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. And here's the first pitch to Mace Dew with a runner on first. And that pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, 1 on. Here in the top of the 7th. That pitch is cut on and missed. Strike 2. Viveros with just 1 strikeout in this one. Here's the 0-2. And that ball is lifted deep to left field, and that ball is gone! A 2-run home run for Joe Maystew. And it's 5-2. So a 2-run home run for Maystew. And the lead now is 5-2 with 1 out here in the 7th. And a few players of the Seahawks bullpen will start to head down. As that ball scorched into center field, and that ball will get over the head of Defusco. And he plays it in. Thought about 3 was Ibar, but he'll stop at second with a 1-out double. And now Vivieros, who cruised through the first 6, has let up a 2-run home run and a long double. And now here is Achilles. Achilles 0 for 3. Has the 1 strikeout. And I'm sure Sorella would love to get Vivieros through 7 without any further damage. Here's the first pitch. It's in the dirt, ball 1. Luis Achilles 0 for 3. Connor Morin would be next. Runner on third, 1 out. Runner on second, 1 out. Here's the 1-0 from Vivieros. And it's low, 2-0. That ball is grounded weakly, and it will die in the infield. So that will be an infield hit. So now it's first and third. Dean Borders and Keith Galfo getting warm in the Salve bullpen. 3 straight hits allowed by Vivieros, 4 in the inning. So first and third, the tying run coming to the plate. First and second, excuse me. One out here in the top of the 7th. 2 men on. Tying run at the plate. It's Connor Morin. Morin 0 for 3. A ground ball could get Vivieros out of this inning. Here's the first pitch. Cut on and missed by Morin. Salve had trouble holding on to a lead yesterday. They led 8-0 after 8 innings. Then trail 9-8 going to the bottom of the 9th before a 10-9 victory against Western New England. And that pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. And the 1-1 pitch is outside. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch is popped up. Infield fly rule is in play. So now there's 2 outs. And here is Delaney. Delaney 2 for 3 with a double and a single. And Viviero's trying to get through 7 here and send us to the 7th inning stretch. Here's the pitch from Vivieros. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And that one is grounded weakly. Foul. So now the count is 0-2. 2 men on, 2 men out. 2 runs home in the inning. 4 runs on 2 hits in the inning so far. Here's the 0-2 from Vivieros. And that's lifted in the center field for a base hit. Ibar coming around to score, and it's now 5-3. And now the tying run is at first base. The Tillies will go to second with 2 outs, first and second. 5-3 ball game. Vivieros about to throw his 93rd pitch here in the 7th. 2 out, 2 on. Tying run is at first. As that breaking ball catches the inside corner, first strike. Xavier Nunez 1 for 3. Vivieros trying to get out of the 7th with the lead. And a cut and miss to make the count 0-2. To the count. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the 7th. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that ball's lifted. Base hit past the glove of Ciesco. Here comes Achilles. He scores. And it's 5-4. So Nunez with another hit. Achilles scores. And now it's 5-4 here in the 7th. Delaney will go to second. So now here is Castillo. And a base hit could tie this game. 5-4, top 7. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Oh, 0-1 the count. 2 men on here in the 7th. That ball is lifted. Foul. Betts trying to make the play. Did he? And he did. And that will retire the side. A great diving stop by Jack Betts. 3rd out of the inning. But not before 4 runs come home. So 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors, and they strand 2. It's a whole new ball game. It's now 5-4. We head to the bottom of the 7th. We'll be right back. And welcome back here from Reynolds Field. Bottom of the 7th, top of the order. Due up for the Seahawks. This is now a 5-4 ball game. Fulkerson on for his 3rd inning of relief. Trying to keep the game right where it is, 5-4. And the first pitch to Ward is a strike to begin the bottom of the 7th. Ward, Ketch, and Smith due up in this inning. And the 0-1 catches the inside corner for a strike, 0-2. Here is the 0-2 from Fulkerson. In there! Strike 3 called. 1 away here in the 7th. Ward goes down. Second strikeout for Fulkerson, and there's 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. So now here's Dylan catch. Dylan 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. First pitch to him is a ball. Then that pitch is in there for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Nobody on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. 5-4 ball game. Here's the 1-1. Catch rips one to left field. And Morin is there for the out. And now there's 2 away. For Zach Smith. Smith with 2 sac flies in this one. He's flown out to center field 3 times, including his home run being robbed in the first inning by Christian Ibar, who is right in front of us, about 15 feet from us. And the first pitch to Smith is outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And it's outside the Zach, 2-0. Jack Betts on deck if the inning can continue. And that one is outside the Smith, 3-0. And that pitch is a strike to bring the count now to 3-1 with 2 out, nobody on. And the 3-1 pitch is a breaking ball that catches the inside corner for a strike to bring the count full at 3-2. 3-2 the count, 2 outs, nobody on. Fulkerson trying to send us to the 8th. Seahawks lead this one 5-4. That pitch is grounded foul by Smith. Here's the 3-2. Smith grounds one to second. Jimenez is there in a 1-2-3 inning for Fulkerson. We head to the top of the 8th. And we'll be right back. Dean Borders will be doing the pitching for the Seahawks, his third appearance of the season. And his first pitch is a ball. To Anderson Jimenez. And Jimenez takes a second pitch strike. Jimenez singled and scored in the 7th inning. The final line for Michael Vivieros. 7 innings, 11 hits, 4 runs, all of which are earned. He walked 2 and struck out 1. And if the result holds, he will get a win. As the count is 1-2 to Jimenez. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And it's lifted. Foul onto Shepherd Avenue. We'll do it one more time. Salve leading this one 5-4. They've led most of the afternoon. Here's the 1-2, and that one is popped up. It'll stay in the infield. And Dylan Ketch will make the play, 1 out. So now here is Jamison Carey. He is 0 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to Carey. And it's outside, ball 1. And that pitch is outside. It's now 3-0. 2-0, excuse me. Here's the 2-0. And cut on and miss, strike 1. Here's the 2-1. Lifted foul to even the count at 2 apiece. Joe Maestu, who got the Pilgrims on the board with a 2-run home run in the 7th, is on deck. 2-2 the count, nobody on, 1 out. Here's the 2-2 from Borders. In the dirt, ball 3. Here is the payoff pitch from Borders. And it's swung on and missed. Strike 3. So now there's 2 away here in the 8th. So now here's Maestu, who is 1 for 2 with a walk and a 2-run home run. Two out, nobody on here in the top of the 8th. First pitch to Maestu is a strike. Bone won the count. And that breaking ball is right over for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Borders trying to work a 1-2-3 frame to send us to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 0-2. And it's low. Ball 1. One and 2 the count, nobody on, 2 out here in the top of the 8th. Dean Borders trying to send us to the bottom half. And it's in the dirt, ball 2. Christian Ibar is on deck if the inning were to continue. Here's the pitch. And it's grounded to first. O'Malley has it. He'll take it himself. And that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Dean Borders. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Seahawks lead this one 5-4. We'll be right back. Jack Betts gets us started against Bobby Fulkerson here in the bottom of the 8th. Seahawks 3 outs away from winning this one. They lead 5-4. Betts, Stacy, and DeFusco do up 4, 5, 6 in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch to Betts is fouled off. Fulkerson in for his 4th inning of relief. Here's the 0-1 to the freshman, Betts. And that's a strike to make the count 0-2. Here is the 0-2 from Fulkerson. And it's a ground ball up the middle. Oh, and a bad play there. A bad throw. So, an infield hit. So, Betts is aboard. His 2nd hit of the afternoon. His 3rd time on. So now here is Dacey. So a leadoff single for Betts. So here's Dacey. Dacey 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Fulkerson's pitch to him is high, ball 1. New England College will have top of the order due up in the top of the 9th. Fulkerson trying to keep it right where it is. He's had 3 innings of shutout relief so far. As that pitch is inside the Dacey 2-0. And that pitch catches the outside corner for a strike, and it's 2-1. Two and one the count. And that pitch is upstairs to Dacey. 3-1. And Dacey fouls one back. And that pitch is outside to Dacey, ball 4. So Fulkerson allowing the first 2 Seahawks to reach. And after the technical difficulties were sorted out, so now it's 2nd and 3rd. Dylan Ketch at the plate. No. Michael DeFusco at the plate. Second and 3rd, nobody out. Betts at 3rd. And the pinch runner, Jared Beniers, is at second base. And the first pitch to DeFusco is a strike from Fulkerson. Salve trying to get some insurance here. Nobody out. 2 men in scoring position. And DeFusco grounds one foul. DeFusco with 2 RBIs in this one already. And he swings and misses. Strike 3. So now there's 1 away here in the 8th. So now here is O'Malley. O'Malley 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Salve trying to get some insurance here. 1 out, 2 on here in the bottom of the 8th. They lead 5-4, and O'Malley will be intentionally walked. And Siesko will be coming to the plate. And it will be a pinch hitter. It'll be Brett McAllister. Who will be pinch hitting for Siesko. So the bases will be loaded for the freshman. And there will be a new pitcher. It'll be Sela Dulambia, junior from Amherst, Massachusetts. And while Dambia warms up, we will step aside and we'll be right back. So big spot here for the freshman, Brett McAllister. Bases are loaded. McAllister pinch hitting for Anthony Ciesco. Here's the first pitch. McAllister grounds one up the middle, a base hit. 1 run will score. And here comes another, the throw down the third. And Parker is safe at third. So a 2-run single for McAllister. Betts scores. So now here's Colton Aremian. Seahawks getting a little insurance. Now they have second and third with 1 out. And Ethan Lounsbury will be doing the pinch running for Salve. As Aremian fouls one back, 0-1. 2 runs home here in the inning for Salve, looking for more. And that one is outside, 1-1. 7-4. Here's the 1-1 from Dombia to Aremian. And Colton takes one outside, 2-1. Parker at third, Lounsbury at second. And Aremian takes ball 3. Three to 1 to count to the senior from Boca Raton, Florida. And it's a called strike, although Colton thought it was ball 4. So now the count is 3-2. Base hit here can make the lead 9-4 for Salve. With the speedy Lounsbury at second. And that pitch is fouled off by Aremian. Here's the 3-2. And Aremian smacks one into right field, a base hit. Parker around third, he will score. Lounsbury in the second, he will score. And Aremian is in at second with a double. A 2-run double for Colton Aremian. And Salve has now made it 9-4. And threatening for more. With Madden Ward, the 7th batter of the inning. And Ward takes one outside, ball 1. Or in there for a strike, I should say. Here's the 0-1 to the shortstop, Ward. Upstairs, ball one. And Ward takes one on the inside corner, but it's a strike, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Ward grounds one down to third. It's fielded by Nunez, and they get the out. And now there's two away. So now here's catch. So 2 out, 1 on. 4 runs home in the inning for Salve. They led by 5-4 entering this inning. As first pitch to catch is a strike. As that pitch is outside, 1-1. One and one the count, 2 on, 2 outs, 1 on. And Dylan Ketch, the 8th batter of the inning for Salve, as Dombia steps off. And that breaking ball is inside, 2-1. And that ball gets away from Metu. Now the count is 3-1, and Aremian will advance to third. So 3-1 the count. Here's the pitch. I can't see anything right now. He's literally right in front of. So here is the 3-2. And Ketch pops one up. Achilles calls for it. And it drops into center field for a base hit. So Rhode coming around the score. So now here's Smith. Smith 0 for 4. And the first pitch to Smith is outside, ball one. And the 1-0 pitch is outside the Smith, 2-0. And Smith grounds one to short. It's fielded by Achilles. And he throws out Smith to retire the side, but not before Salve connects on 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors and 2 left. Salve 3 outs away from a victory. We head to the 9th. We'll be right back. That you probably should know is that Slumdog. Cicadas at second. That's Barlock in right field. I can. Barlock, Smith, Cicada, and then everything else is the same. So a new look for the Seahawks here in the top of the 9th. Dean Borders still on the mound. Catch still behind the plate. Betts and Ward on the left side of the infield. Zach Smith moves to first base. Dustin Cicada will be slotted in at second base. And DeFusco moving to left. Ethan Lounsbury getting some time in center field. And Zach Barlock in right field. That ball is lifted into shallow right field. And Barlock is there. And there's one away. So 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 9th. Dean Borders trying to close the door. And a 1-0 the count to Achilles. 1-2 the count now. To Achilles. As that ball's looped into center field for a base hit. So 10-4 here in the top of the ninth. And now Connor Morin, who is 0 for 4. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Seahawks have led this one the whole way. Led 5-0, 5-4, and then scratched out 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th. That pitch is low. Ball 1. Connor Moore 0 for 4. Evan Delaney behind him, who is 3 for 4. And that one is upstairs. And now the count is 2-1. Here's the 2-1 as the runner goes. Swung on and missed. Catch won't even throw. So stolen base for Achilles. And now the count is 2-2 with 1 on and 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that ball is lifted foul. Salve will travel to Johnson and Wales on Tuesday. As that ball is grounded to first, Smith will take it and flip it over the borders for the out. 2 away. Achilles goes up to third. Salve will travel to Johnson and Wales on Tuesday, and then to Roger Williams on Friday before hosting Endicott next weekend in another big series right here at Reynolds Field. And Evan Delaney will come to the plate with 2 outs here in the 9th. Dean Borders trying to shut the door. And the first pitch is low, ball 1. Delaney with 3 hits today. If he can keep the inning going, Xavier Nunez will be on deck. He has 2 hits. There's the 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Two the count. 2 out here in the 9th. Runner at third. As he did go there. And now the count is 2-1. Dean Borders trying to end the weekend on a high note for the Seahawks. As that one is high, ball 3. Here's the 3-1 from Borders. And it's popped up. Foul territory. Smith will watch it go on to Shepherd Avenue. Foul, and that will bring the count full at 3-2 with 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the 3-2. And it's low, ball 4. So Delaney is on. And now it's first and third. 2 out for Nunez, who's 2 for 4. Here's the pitch from Borders. And it's outside, ball one. Here's the 1-0. And it catches the outside corner for a strike to even the count at 1 apiece. Runners at the corners. 2 out here in the ninth. Seahawks lead this one 10-4. Dean Borders trying to shut the door. Here's the 1-1. And it's grounded to short. Ward has it and flings over to Smith. And that is our ball game. A 10-4 victory for the Seahawks. So Salve improving to 15-8. And New England College will fall to 15-8. So Salve winning 5 out of the last 6 with 2 road games ahead. Johnson and Wales and Roger Williams, 2 in-state rivals, and a 10-4 victory this afternoon. I'd like to thank my production team this afternoon and for the past 2 days. Tyler Benjamin on live stats, Logan Marsh working the camera, and Catherine Murphy as the producer. I'm Sal Gualteri, and thanks for listening, and tune in next time, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.